degrees.
I'm used to running around in a dress. I'm too hot-blooded to feel the cold.
I feel bad, you sure?
Yeah, keep it. You're the car crash guy. You thinking about your daughter?
Constantly.
I'm sure she's okay.
I can't get my head around it. She was in the back sleeping, then the crash. She was gone.
Your head is still jumbled up, Harry. You just give it a while, okay? And you should go see a doctor.
I'll make sure Cheryl is safe, then worry about myself.
We're almost there.
I was beginning to think we were lost.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. How come you don't know the way?
I don't think I've ever been to this place.
That figures.
How so?
I don't know. You're older than you look, right?
How old do I look?
Too young to have a daughter at midnight. But you dress like my dad.
Oh, kick a man when he's down, why don't you?
Hey, I like men who look like my dad.
Your boyfriend. John, was it? He looks like your dad?
No, but John is a jerk.
'Cause he stood you up?
Well, not just that. You don't want to know. Trust me.
Okay.
Can I see some ID? Over 21's only.
Sorry, mine was taken by a cop.
Really? How come?
I'm not sure she trusts me.
Well, I'll let you in just this once, but first sign of trouble. The Balkan.
So that's where you sing? You okay?
Yeah, still pissed at John. He was supposed to be here last night, but had some story about the weather.
Give him a call.
You mind running upstairs to my room? That's where I left the keys. John? Where have you been? Well, okay, I guess that makes sense, but you should have called. I'm sure you will. Yeah, I guess I'm being a little emotional. was Harry. He's a friend. Yes.
Not gonna open. I got the keys.
A drink before we head off?
Sure. What are we celebrating?
Let's see. A toast to all the lonely souls wandering the streets in this freezing weather. May they find what they are looking for. Don't worry, Harry. We'll be at Simmons Street soon. You'll see your daughter and your wife. Everything will...
Wife?
Sure, you're married, right? I saw your ring. Harry?
Suddenly I feel sick. I'm going to clear my head. Michelle?
Who's Michelle? Can we go now? I hate sitting around.
Where's Michelle?
Funny. Come on, let's get going. I'm going to drive. You, Mr. Harry, are way over the limit.
Stop. This is out of control. I came in here with a girl called Michelle. She was going to drive me to Simmons Street. Who are you?
Are you on something? I'm Dahlia. Hottest piece of ass you'll ever see in this town. You are Harry Mason. Generally a fun guy to be with. What are you wearing these for? Stop being a dick and let's get going. We'll get to Simmons Street and see Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Your daughter? Oh, come on, you're not that wasted. That's why we're in this lousy club, to get the SUV so we can drive up to Simmons Street.
That's right, but...
It's just... no more craziness. You're freaking me out. Nobody out to play? Some people like the snow. Signals are down. We make a pretty sorry pair, huh?
What?
We're always so wasted. I'm pretty and you're vacant. You think we'd like each other if we ever met sober?
I am sober.
That would explain you weirding me out. I don't think I am.
You're not getting it. I don't know who you are. Maybe it was the car accident. I don't know. But you're acting like we know each other, and I've never seen you before in my life.
Seriously? You are screwed up.
It's scary. I feel like I remember everything. But there's you, my daughter, things that don't fit. And I think I'm seeing things.
Do you like what you see?
Sorry?
If I'm a stranger to you, what kind? You think I'm hot?
You're young.
Oh boy, Harry. You're really messed up. Shit, the bridge is up.
What can we do?
Run up to the control room. See if you can get it moving.
Okay.
Look, don't flip out on me. No forgetting what you're doing and wandering off.
Hey, I got it.
I'll be waiting. Jesus.
Jesus. What the hell time?
Mr. Capra?
I was asking. I was sleeping.
I'm sorry. This is an emergency. I need to get across the bridge. I was in an accident and my daughter needs my help.
Whoa, I got half of that. It sounds like you need my help. Look, just a second. Damn it. Okay, Mr.
Yeah, Harry Mason.
All right, Harry. I'll tell you how to operate the controls. First, you need to... But
Mr. Capra!
are you getting this? Then you...
Oh, Harry. I'm getting bored.
I'm coming.
Yeah, Mr. Mason? I guess we got cut off and I can't seem to get through on your phone. Listen, to lower the bridge, here's what you do. First you push the start button. A colored light will come on. If it's blue, move the center lever. Now if it's red, move the left lever. If it's green, don't do anything, just wait. And if the yellow light comes on, move the right lever. You just gotta keep doing this until the bridge engages, okay? Best of luck, Mr. Mason. Yeah, Mr. Mason? I guess we got cut off and I can't seem to get through on your phone. Listen, to lower the bridge, here's what you do. First you push the start button. A colored light will come on. If it's blue, move the center lever. Now if it's red, move the... Yeah, Mr. Mason? First you push the start button. A light will come on. If it's blue, move the center lever. Now if it's red, move the left lever. If it's green, don't do anything, just wait. And if the yellow light...
It's a joke. You putting me on?
No, I told you.
Because if you got a problem with me, but you're too chicken shit to come out and say it, that's low. It's pathetic. Have some self-respect.
I'm not making this up. I'm not. Just drive.
Okay. No, it's not okay. I think you're full of shit.
Dahlia, listen.
I'm not gonna sit here and have you screw around with me. I don't need the hassle. Harry?
Dahlia! Oh, God.
Nasty, but inevitable. Everyone is going to die, even if we like to pretend otherwise. You could die tonight, in your sleep. Why doesn't that terrify you? How would you like to die? No, wait, let me guess. You'd like to die having sex? It's academic, really, as we're only truly conscious of death when it happens to others. Get to my age, you'll have seen plenty of people die. There 1 minute, then gone. Okay, game time. There are 7 pictures of people on the table. Your job is to tell me who is dead and who is merely sleeping. Divide them up. Left, dead. Right, sleeping. Done? It's just an exercise. There's no right answer. Actually, they were all dead. Okay, let's get back to it. Dahlia.
Who's Dahlia?
A girl. The car went into the river. She drowned.
Another crash? This is a different girl?
You must have seen the bridge. We went right off the side.
Harry, the bridge has been closed since the storm started. You swam. You could have died of hypothermia.
My clothes.
You were soaked to the skin. I grabbed what I could find here. We need to talk. When I was at the station, I pulled the file on Harry Mason.
No! No!
just spoke to the nurse, and she says she's doing fine. At this age, they heal easy. Won't even scar. She's fine, she's fine. She's eating half her chocolates. She's getting bored of staying in bed.
Tell her about the song.
Oh, yeah, I got a song played for her on the hospital radio. She loved it. Yeah, I need to check with that nurse about tomorrow's hours, but I'll be heading out soon. I'll try to be home as soon as I can.
Use the number of the tune you want from our top 10 list. Keep listening. Al Camilla, healing through music. Al Camilla Radio. You're listening to Al Camilla Radio. It's kind of quiet tonight. If you want to hear a tune, just call 555-881, and for the final digit, use the number of the tune you want from our top 10 list. Keep listening. Al Camilla, healing through music. Al Camilla Radio. You're listening to Al Camilla Radio. It's kind of quiet tonight. If you want to hear a tune, just call 555-881, and for the final digit, use the number of the tune you want from our top 10 list. Keep listening. Al Camilla, healing.
Thanks for calling Al Camilla Radio. Your request has been selected for broadcast. Get well soon.
Kind of quiet tonight. If you want to hear a tune, just call 555-881, and for the final digit, use the number of the tune you want. As requested, here's a popular tune. What did she say? Camilla Radio. You're listening to Al Camilla Radio. It's kind of quiet tonight. If you want to hear a tune, just call 555-881, and for the final digit, use the number of the tune you want from our top 10 list. Keep listening. Al Camilla, healing through music. Al Camilla Radio. You're listening to Al Camilla Radio. It's kind of quiet tonight. If you want to hear a tune, just call 555-881, and for the final digit, use the number of the tune.
Thanks for calling Al Camilla Radio. Your request has been selected for broadcast. Get well soon.
Music. Al Camilla Radio. You're listening to Al Camilla Radio. It's kind of quiet tonight. If you want to hear a tune. As requested, here's a popular tune. Daddy's Girl.
She's going to be okay. Says she's doing fine. I was so mad when it happened, but I'm just worried for her now. I don't know. Surrounded by nurses. I hear you. It's not that easy. I'll let you know how it goes.
Open. Come on. God, please open.
Are you okay?
I wasn't even supposed to be here today. It's my day off, but we were 3 nurses down because of the weather. Damn it. I wasn't supposed to be here. I shouldn't have been here.
Hey,
Sorry. I'm just upset. Don't worry, it's nothing.
shouldn't we take you inside?
I'm ready to go home. My apartment is a few blocks north. I can clean myself up there.
I'm heading that way. Let me walk you. Lisa?
I'm okay, really. But you can keep me company.
I'm Harry.
My apartment isn't far. We've got the wind behind us. Freezing wind.
You cold?
I'm too tired to feel it.
You know the average ER nurse gets less than 5 hours sleep a night? I read that in a newsletter.
Ronald Reagan ran the country on 5 hours of sleep a night. I saw that on TV.
Yeah, but he got to sit down a lot. The nurse is on her feet all day and night. I don't need a man in my life. I need a really good podiatrist. What is it you do, Harry?
I'm not a podiatrist.
Figures.
I'm a writer.
Wow. I didn't know Silent Hill had a famous writer.
Hardly famous.
Have I heard of any of your books? My mom reads a lot. Bet she's read one.
Maybe. I wrote a romance series called Longing for the Moon. That was popular with moms.
Romance?
My agent tells me I have great insight into the female imagination.
You could put me in one of your books. Life and death drama in the ER. One girl's search for love.
The nurse falls for the dashing doctor?
There are no dashing doctors. They're all alcoholics and perspire too much. I always fall for the guys who look like my dad, and then regret it the next day.
Cute.
If you were a real writer, you'd be taking notes. Don't you all carry notebooks to write everything down?
Not me. I've got a photographic memory.
Not far now.
You still feeling okay?
Yeah. Fine. So tell me about your daughter.
Cheryl? She's young, bright, happy. Likes collecting stuff, bits and pieces, bugs. She loves bugs.
Bugs? Like dirty, creepy bugs?
No, butterflies, pretty bugs. She has a collection.
Dead ones?
Yeah?
Still creepy.
Not really. You seem to see the creepy in everything. Is that a nurse thing or just you?
Definitely a nurse thing. We have a unique outlook on life.
Whatever happened to bedside manner?
We still got that. Here we are. My apartment is just around the corner. Used to belong to the super. It's a lot bigger than the others, but I only pay standard rent. The landlord has a thing for nurses. Grab a seat. I'm just gonna get out of these things.
I oughta...
You're not running off yet. Warm up before you head back out there. I haven't thanked you yet. 5 minutes. Come on, sit. Sit! Watch some TV if you want. I won't be long. You know, last time I had a guy in my apartment, it was summer. During the heat wave. Now it's winter. Freaky early, but still. Time flies. You're not like other guys, are you, Harry?
How so?
I don't know. You're too nice.
Too nice?
Yeah.
What is it?
Nothing. Headache. Can you get me some pills? There's a bunch in the cabinet in the bathroom. Get me some green ones.
Okay.
Look in the cabinet. Bottom shelf. Oh, my head. Thanks.
Water?
No, fine. Self-medication. The one true perk of the healthcare profession. It's not just coffee that keeps us going 24/7. Okay, I'm going to sleep now. You let yourself out.
You feel guilty about everything. When we all lived in huts and wore furs, we worried over the simple things: food, water, whether animals would come and eat us in the night. Now we have supermarkets, bottled water, and .38 caliber home security. So what keeps us awake at night? More often than not, guilt. If only I had acted differently. If only I hadn't said that. If only I'd said something. You beat yourself up with your past. Don't blame yourself. Blame the world. Blame God. Blame me. Okay, this is my favorite. Let me introduce some friends of mine. This is King Harold. His daughter, the chaste Celestine. A prince called Wilhelm. And a bull. He doesn't have a name. Prince Wilhelm is passionately in love with Celestine, but she does not love him. One day, Wilhelm comes to the king and asks for Celestine's hand in marriage. Celestine begs the king not to marry her to Wilhelm, but the king ignores her pleas. Royal protocol means he must say yes to the match. They are married, and Wilhelm takes Celestine back with him to his kingdom. That night, he attempts to consummate the marriage, but the distraught Celestine flees. She runs from the safety of the castle and across a field, ignoring the sign which warns of danger. In that field is a bull, who, seeing the girl, charges her. She falls under his hooves and is killed instantly. What I want you to do is line the players up according to how guilty they are of Celestine's death. Whose fault was it? At the left, most culpable. To the right, most innocent. You want to hear that again? Done? Poor Wilhelm. You think if he really loved her, he would never have forced the marriage. I find the best cure for guilt is to never get caught in the first place. Let's continue.